Alice Fell or Poverty by William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth. William Wordsworth, English Romantic poet, was born on April 7, 1770 in Cumberland, Lake District. With Coleridge he launched the Romantic Age in English literature. Siblings: Dorothy Wordsworth, poet and diarist, and 3 other. Attended St. John's College, Cambridge, and received B.A. degree in 1791. In 1793 published his first collection, An Evening Walk and Descriptive Sketches. In 1795 met Samuel Taylor Coleridge and developed close friendship. In 1799 they together produced Lyrical Ballads. Died on April 23, 1850, and his widow Mary published his autobiographical poem to Coleridge as the prelude several months after his death. His masterpiece is the prelude. He was the poet laureate until his death. Alice Fell or Poverty. Originally published in Lyrical Ballads in 1800. Indicates the poverty in the British Romanticism era. Narrates the misery of an orphan girl. Criticises the social inequality and the impact of poverty on individuals. Summary. The poem is in first-person narrative, and the poet starts the poem by introducing the postboy who drove the cart fast. The atmosphere was dark because of the clouds have hidden the moonlight, and it seemed to rain soon. The author soon heard a moaning and lamenting sound. It seemed as if the wind carries the sound in various directions. He felt that the sound became louder and followed their chaise. The poet asked the boy to stop and observed the voice, and at that time the voice was not heard. Hearing no sound, the boy whipped the horse and it moved fast through the rain. When they started moving they heard the sound again, and the poet asked the boy to halt once more. They were searching for the moan, and for the surprise of the narrator he found a little girl sitting alone behind the chaise. She wept loudly and bitterly as if her heart was breaking, and uttered only one word: cloak. She leaped down from off the chaise, and the author asked what she is looking for. She cried and showed her cloak tangled in the wheel, looking like a ragged scarecrow in the garden. It was trapped and twisted between the hub and spokes of the wheel, and with her help they managed to free the wretched and tattered garment. The poet asked where she was going alone in that night, and she replied that she was going to Durham. The poet offered her to take her to Durham in the chaise. The little girl accepted the offer but continued to sob as if her grief was endless. The poet then asked where she lived in Durham, and she revealed her name as Alice Fell, and she was without parents. She inquired where the author was going, and he replied that he too was heading to Durham, and that gave a small relief to her. The poet identified her great grief was about the worn-out cloak. They continued the journey, and she too continued to cry as if she had lost her only friend. While they reached the tavern, the poet narrated the story of Alice to the innkeeper and gave him money to purchase a new cloak to replace the old tattered one. He specified that the cloak must be a warm duffel grey cloak. The next day Alice turned to be a proud girl with her new attire. For more videos, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.